Welcome to the second episode in this series on legal translation. There are two main types of documents awarded to graduates of formal academic institutions: a diploma and a transcript of records. The first, which is diploma, is known in Iraq as Judariya, while the latter, which is the transcript or transcript of records, in the US it is called transcript, in European countries transcript of records. The latter is known as وثيقة بالدرجات. Today's video will be about the translation of diplomas. Before starting with that, we have two things. First, I'll give you a note about the term, and second, I will do the exercises from the first video. Actually, the term Judariya has an equivalent in English, that is wall certificate. However, this term, wall certificate, is usually used to denote certificates of membership, appreciation, and the like, rather than academic diplomas. Let's start with the exercises from lesson 1. If you remember, it was about adverbs consisting of either the adverb here or the adverb there plus preposition. Example number 1. The information disclosed in this contract are protected by copyrights. First, we have a little mistake here. We should have is, the auxiliary is, instead of are, because the noun information is an uncount noun and is always in the singular form. يعني كلمة اسم معلومات information، كلمة information باللغة الإنجليزية لا تجمع، وبالتالي دائما تكون في صيغة المفرد. I'll give the solutions right away without giving any explanations. يعني سأعطي الحلول مباشرة بدون إعطاء أي إيضاحات، لأننا وضحنا بما فيه الكفاية في الفيديو الأول. The information disclosed herein is protected by copyrights. By the law of 1905, all the churches ceased to be recognized or supported by the state and became entirely separated from them. Entirely separated therefrom. Example number 3. Payments related to this contract shall be given in accordance with clause 4 of this contract and annex 4 attached to this contract. Payments related hereto shall be given in accordance with the clause 4 hereof and annex B attached hereto. Example 4. Subject to the provisions of this contract of clause 5 above, the general supervision and management of the works and all matters related to the works shall be under the charge and control of the project manager. We will replace to the works with thereto. The penultimate example, penultimate means قبل الأخير, payment of invoices shall not release the contractor of his obligations under this contract. Payment of invoices shall not release the contractor of his obligations hereunder. Finally, a master degree of English and its literature is by this certificate conferred upon him with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. A master degree of English and its literature is by this certificate, can be replaced with hereby, is hereby conferred upon him with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Now we will get back to our topic for today, our main topic, which is the translation of diplomas. We have here 4 diplomas in English. We will take a look at and translate them in order to learn the terminology and the style, and then try to implement what we have learned into rendering diplomas from Arabic to English. Let's start with the first one. It is a high school diploma. The State Board of Education, and the recommendation of state officials, and the administration and faculty of the high school awards this diploma to. Here we have the graduate's name. should be printed here, who has completed the required units of credit and has met the exit examination standards. Given at Newberry, this is the city, comma, California, the state, comma, this 6th day of June 1993. As we read, we need to pay attention to the terms used and try to learn them. I'll get back. I'll try to translate every single diploma and then get back to them and try to summarize what we have learned. Whenever we translate something from English to Arabic, we need to look for the main verb and start with it in most cases. What is the main verb here? The State Board of Education, on the recommendation of state officials and the administration and faculty of the high school, awards. This is the main verb. So the translation will be يمنح المجلس التعليمي في الولاية فارس بناء على توصية من مسؤولي الولاية ومن إدارة المدرسة الثانوية وهيئتها التعليمية هذه الشهادة يذكر هنا اسم الخريج والذي أكمل الوحدات المطلوبة وأوفى بمعايير امتحان التخرج exit examination standards. When we have a combination of nouns like this, in order to understand the phrase and then translate it, we need to start from the end, from the head of the noun phrase. يعني يجب أن نبدأ من آخر اسم في هذه المجموعة والذي هو هنا standards معايير، ومن ثم نعود بالمقلوب. قبل معايير هناك examination، إذا معايير الامتحان، ومن ثم exit اللي هو يقصد به الخروج من الكلية أو التخرج من الكلية، إذا العفو من الإعداد من الثانوية، معايير الامتحان التخرج. full stop. given at نيوبري، منحت هنا في نيوبري في مدينة نيوبري في ولاية كاليفورنيا في هذا اليوم السادس من حزيران 1993. Let's move on to the second example. The Regents of the University of California, on the nomination of the faculty of the College of Letters and Science, have conferred upon Sandy Lynn Holman the degree of Bachelor of Arts with a major in psychology, with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. Again, we will be looking for the main verb. What is the main verb on the nomination of the faculty of the College of Letters and Science? Have conferred upon. This is the main verb. Have conferred upon. منح مجلس الأوصياء أو القائمون على أو مجلس جامعة كاليفورنيا بناء على توصية من الهيئة التعليمية في كلية الآداب والعلوم. Letters used in the United States sometimes as a replacement for arts. يعني تستخدم هذه الكلمة أحيانا في الولايات المتحدة كبديل لكلمة arts والذي تشير للآداب، يعطيان نفس المعنى. كلية الآداب والعلوم لساندي لين هولمان درجة أو شهادة بكالوريوس في بكالوريوس آداب في علم النفس أو مع تخصص في علم النفس مع جميع الحقوق والامتيازات thereto pertaining. thereto pertaining معناها يتعلق. thereto إذا كنتم قد فهمتم معنى الظروف التي شرحناها في الفيديو الأول، هنا there تشير إلى the degree of Bachelor of Arts، شهادة أو درجة بكالوريوس آداب. ف to هي بالأصل to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Let's go to the third example. Michigan State University, upon the nomination of the faculty, has conferred upon here the graduate's name. We have deleted the name on purpose. قمنا بحذف الاسم حفاظا على السرية أو حفاظا على الخصوصية بالأحرى. The degree of لأن الخريج هنا هو عراقي الجنسية. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Civil Engineering, given under the seal of the university at East Lansing in the state of Michigan on this 9th day of December in the year 1983. Again, the main verb, where is it? Has conferred upon. منحت جامعة ولاية ميشيغان بناء على توصية من الهيئة التعليمية لفلان شهادة أو درجة الدكتوراه Doctor of Philosophy معناها الدكتوراه Civil Engineering في الهندسة المدنية. طبعا of course there is no preposition, we don't have the preposition in, but we can add it in the translation. يعني لا يوجد حرف جر، لكن أنا أفضل أن يضاف في الترجمة، فنقول درجة أو شهادة الدكتوراه في الهندسة المدنية وليس الدكتوراه، ومن ثم نكتب بعد ذلك الهندسة المدنية بدون وجود حرف جر يربط العبارتين، ومن ثم نضع نقطة ننهي جملة. given under the seal منحت بموجب ختم جامعة إيست لانسينج في ولاية ميشيغان في هذا اليوم التاسع من كانون الأول من عام 1983. The final example, Oregon Community College, upon recommendation of the faculty and under authorization granted by the Board of Trustees, the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biology is hereby conferred upon Felix R. Chivone, with all rights, benefits, and privileges pertaining thereto, and evidence of the satisfactory completion of the program. Full stop. Given on this 3rd of December 2016. We have here College President and Board of Trustees President. What is the main verb? This is the main verb, is hereby conferred upon. Conferred upon. It is formed in the passive. The translation will be, we can start with the main, with the verb here, or we can start with upon recommendation. بناء على توصية. بناء على توصية من الهيئة التعليمية وبموجب التخويل الممنوح من قبل مجلس الأوصياء فارزة، تمنح شهادة بكالوريوس علوم في علم الأحياء Bachelor of Science، هي BSc اللي هي بكالوريوس علوم in Biology، لفيليكس آر شيفون، مع جميع الحقوق والمنافع والامتيازات ذات العلاقة أو المتعلقة بتلك الشهادة أو الدرجة. in evidence of means إثباتا لي. وعندما نتحدث عن العقود في المستقبل سنجد أن كلمة evidence والتي نحن نستخدمها في الغالب كاسم تستخدم أيضا في اللغة القانونية كثيرا كفعل بمعنى يثبت. of the satisfactory completion of the program، للإكمال المرضي للبرنامج. given منحت في هذا اليوم الثالث من كانون الأول من عام 2016. What are the terms that are specific to this type of documents؟ ما هي لننظر للمصطلحات الخاصة بمثل هكذا نوع من الوثائق. We have on the recommendation, the administration, award. So the verb used الفعل الذي يستخدم عادة مع شهادة هو award، وهناك فعل آخر أكثر شيوعا which is more common which is confer upon or confer on، ومعناه يمنح. is hereby conferred upon. This is in the passive, and here it is the past participle of the verb, but the present form is confer, and usually it is not used alone, it is used in combination with a preposition. This preposition is either upon or on. What else? We have degree to refer to shahada or daraja. We have a phrase that is also common with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. هناك أيضا عبارة شائعة في الجداريات مع جميع الحقوق والامتيازات ذات العلاقة، وذات العلاقة تصاغ بهذه الطريقة thereto pertaining. Sometimes it is thereto appertaining. So in some cases they use another word where to be formed you add a and p before this word pertaining. And the order is not always like this. Sometimes pertaining precedes thereto, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. So you have the choice to put thereto before pertaining or after pertaining. And you have the choice also to use pertaining or appertaining. Sometimes in addition to rights and privileges we have benefits, like in the final example, rights, benefits and privileges. There is here in the final example also an additional phrase, in evidence of the satisfactory completion of the program. We may notice also that in all examples we have this phrase, given at a certain place on a certain date. يعني عندما يريد أن يقول كتبت أو منحت يستخدم الفعل given at واسم المدينة والتاريخ. وفي كثير من الأحيان لا توجد حاجة لاستخدام حرف جر مع التاريخ، كان نستخدم on. You can directly mention the date. Like in this example, also no, sorry, in the third one, on this day, fourth, given on this. Here he does not mention the word day. You don't have to mention it. You can say given on this day, 3rd of December, or you can just say given on this 3rd of December 2016. Now we will in the final section of this video, we will try to translate, or we will translate, not try, we will actually translate a diploma from Arabic to English, a diploma issued by an Iraqi college. So stay tuned. Here we have a diploma written in Arabic, issued by the College of Medicine in Baghdad University, or Baghdad University College of Medicine. I'll read it first. جامعة بغداد بناء على معرض مجلس كلية الطب وقرار مجلس جامعة بغداد منح فلان شهادة البكالوريوس في الطب والجراحة بتقدير مقبول، وبهذا أصبح له حق التمتع بكل ما تقوله هذه الشهادة من حقوق وامتيازات. كتبت ببغداد في اليوم السادس من شهر ربيع الأول من سنة 1419 هجرية، الموافق اليوم 30 من شهر حزيران من سنة 1998 ميلادية، توقيع العميد ورئيس الجامعة ورقم الشهادة. What I will do is I'll translate it as it is, finding English equivalents for the Arabic words. Then I'll try to improve on the translation. How? By making certain adjustments to make it sound more English. This is on one hand, and on the other hand I will try to incorporate the terms and the phrases that I have learned from the 4 diplomas that we have read into the translation. يعني أنا سأترجم الجدارية أولا كما هي، بأن أجد مكافئات إنجليزية للكلمات العربية الموجودة، طبعا مع صياغتها بحيث تصبح نص إنجليزي. بعد ذلك سأحاول أن أحسن الترجمة في شقين. أولا سأحاول أن أحسنها من لتبدو كنص إنجليزي فعلي من ناحية الصياغة، وبعد ذلك الشق الآخر هو أني سأستخدم المصطلحات والعبارات التي تعلمتها من الجداريات الإنجليزية بحيث تصبح الجدارية المترجمة تبدو كجدارية إنجليزية فعلية مكتوبة باللغة الإنجليزية. You should take a screenshot of this diploma, because I will go now to a Word file to translate it. We have Baghdad University or University of Baghdad. In such cases, when I'm not sure of the name, I go to the entity's official website and look up their name, search for the name they use, they post on their website, and use it. يعني في مثل هكذا حالات عندما لا أكون متأكد من التسمية الرسمية فإني أذهب إلى، سواء لم أكن متأكد منها باللغة العربية أو باللغة الإنجليزية، فإني أذهب إلى الموقع الرسمي للكيان وأبحث عن التسمية التي يستخدمها هناك بالإنجليزية أو بالعربية وأدرجها في الترجمة بناء على ما عرضه مجلس كلية الطب based on what was presented by the Council of College of Medicine وأقره مجلس الجامعة which was approved by the Council of Baghdad University منح فلان فراس، let's pretend it is فراس الحمداني ليحقق في الترجمة ما عجزت عن تحقيقه في الحياة الفعلية. منح is awarded a Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery. عادة كليات الطب في العراق تمنح شهادة البكالوريوس في الطب والجراحة العامة، هنا مذكور فقط في الطب والجراحة، بتقدير مقبول fair، مقبول هو fair، grade والتقدير هو grade المعدل average. بهذا أصبح له حق التمتع. thus or therefore he has become entitled or he may enjoy entitled to enjoy all rights and privileges he is entitled to by this degree. كتبت ببغداد، written in Baghdad on, and the rest is easy. Now I'll get back to the beginning and decide to improve my translation or improve on my translation. Baghdad University, no problem here, based on what was presented. Okay, I found English equivalents for the Arabic words here, but if I try to remember what I have read in the English diplomas, this piece of information was conveyed in another way, was phrased in another way، كانت مصاغة بطريقة أخرى based on the nomination of the, or based on the recommendation of. I think here we have the choice. We can keep it like it is, or use a phrase like that. This one of the common phrases that are commonly used, like based on the recommendation or based on the nomination. For me, I prefer this one. I prefer to keep it like it is, based on what was presented by the Council of College, based on what was presented. Now, by the Council of College of Medicine, here, how can I improve this? I can remove Council of, I can put Council at the end, College of Medicine, Council. So I always prefer to minimize the use of the preposition of as much as possible to make text sound more English. The more you use of, the farther you move from making English like texts. College of Medicine Council also, there is another way to improve the translation here by capitalizing the initials. طريقة أيضا تحسين لأحسن الترجمة يجب أن يذكر اسم الكيان، الحرف الأول من كل كلمة في اسم الكيان يجب أن يكتب بحرف، تبدأ الكلمة بحرف كبير. Which was approved here, which was can be removed without affecting the meaning. I can say based on what was presented by the College of Medicine Council, approved by the Council of Baghdad University، يعني يمكن لي أن أحذف عبارة which was found between the parentheses without affecting the meaning، دون أن يؤثر على المعنى. So the parentheses here denote that the words contained within the parentheses are optional. Approved by the Council of Baghdad University, again I can say approved by Baghdad University Council, فراس الحمداني is awarded a Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery with the third grade. The verb, there is another, if you remember, there is another verb that can be used, which is confer upon, but in this phrasing we cannot use it. We can use it if we say based on what was presented by the College of Medicine Council, approved by Baghdad University, a Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery is conferred upon Faras al-Hamdani. So if I use the verb award, I'll phrase it like this. If I choose or opt to use the verb confer, I will need to change the order I have used. Is awarded a Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery with the third grade. Therefore, he has become entitled. If you remember, this part of the diploma can be phrased like this: with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. So I prefer to use that here with the third grade, with all rights and the privileges pertaining thereto. In the final part, we have written كتبت in Baghdad, كتبت في Baghdad. In all of the examples that we have seen in English, they didn't use the word written. Instead, they used given. I don't think that there is a problem in using. I don't think there is a problem in using written, but we will follow the pattern used there in English diplomas, and write the word given in Baghdad on, and we will continue until the end of the date. That's it for today's. That's it for today. Before we wrap up, I will give you a preview about the topic of the next video. It will be about clauses commonly used in contracts and agreements. Clauses like dispute resolution, arbitration, waiver, severance. What else? Governing law, language, incorporation by reference. Those articles or those clauses, هذه الفقرات تتكرر كثيرا في العقود والاتفاقيات. سأعطيكم فكرة عن محتواها وعما هي دائما تنقل نفس المعنى. سأعطيكم فكرة عن المعنى. بالتالي أولئك الذين يطلعون بمهمة ترجمة عقود واتفاقيات سيسهل عليهم ترجمة هذه الفقرات، لأنه عندما تكون لديهم فكرة مسبقة عن المعنى الذي سينقله النص، بالتأكيد سيسهل عليهم ترجمته. كذلك سنحاول الانتباه لصياغة هذه الفقرات لكي نستعين بذلك عند صياغة نفس الفقرات عند ترجمتها من اللغة العربية وليس صياغتها، عند ترجمتها من اللغة العربية إلى اللغة الإنجليزية. Thank you.